Hey, what's going on, vets? Markel here, back with another video. So, should I file a claim? So I had a vet leave me a comment, or question rather, in the comment section regarding filing a claim for an issue that happened in service where they're still having nightmares about it, they're still thinking about it, and they wanted to know if it's a legitimate claim. I'll stop right there first. Yes, it is a legitimate claim because it happened in service. Regardless of what you may feel like, okay, I don't know if this is legitimate. Yes, the fact that it happened in service and you're still suffering from it, yes, makes it a legitimate claim. Now, the second part to your question is it winnable? That I can't answer because that's between you, your psychiatrist, the diagnosis from your psychiatrist, the treatment from your psychiatrist that then goes to the rater, and then the rater and the supervisor makes a decision of whether or not this is something that warrants a service connection or something that may, okay, well, we understand this, but it's not enough to give you a service connection based upon what your psychiatrist wrote. But the beginning part is, yes, it's legitimate. Is it winnable? I can't answer that because I don't make the decisions. I think a lot of time, guys, it comes down to confidence, right? Like, people ask me questions like this all the time online, but in all honesty, you should be posing these questions to your healthcare providers because they're the ones who help make the decision of whether or not you're going to be service connected or not service connected. So when you have a question like that, pose it to your psychiatrist. Let your psychiatrist know, hey, I plan on filing a claim for my issues that I'm having these nightmares with, and whatever your psychiatrist has diagnosed you with, PTSD, depression, bipolar disorder, whatever it may be, right? So that way your healthcare provider knows what you're doing, and this is not a surprise to them when the VA asks them for a diagnosis and their opinion about your situation. They already know. And if they don't think it's something legitimate, or excuse me, not legitimate, but if they don't think it's something where they can support you being service connected for, they will tell you. That's the one thing I don't think people understand or take advantage of when they go to see their healthcare provider is when you talk to them, they can tell you right then and there whether or not they agree or disagree with whatever it is you're getting ready to do. I had someone else ask me about the caregiver program and what do I think? It's like, again, I'm not the one that makes the decision, guys. Those decisions are made at the Department of Veterans Affairs, and usually it boils down to your doctor, your psychiatrist, or physical therapist, okay? Those questions need to be posed to your healthcare provider. So if you're applying for the caregiver program or if you're applying for aid and attendance, you should talk to your doctor. Say, hey, doc, I'm getting ready to do this. Is this something you're going to support me on? Because that's the first place the Department of Veterans Affairs reviewers are going to go, is to your doctor. That's where they're going to get the majority of their information from. They want to see what medication you're taking, what other treatments you got, what is the current diagnosis, what does the doctor believe needs to happen, okay? And if they need to take it a step further, like, okay, well, this seems a little out there, they may want to get a second opinion, okay? But it starts with your healthcare providers. Talk to them the same way you would talk to anyone else. Like, you asking me this question, ask them that question the next time you have an appointment. Or pose that question to the nurse when you call and you leave a message from your doctor saying, hey, this is what I'm getting ready to do. That way they know it's not a surprise to them and you're not feeling like, man, I wish I would have said something. Talk to them, keep them involved, let them know, okay? And this is where attitude also comes in. And I've talked about this before with attitude. You know, talking to your provider, sometimes they look like they ain't paying attention, that they like off somewhere else, you know, kind of talk to them. Let them know that you're there. Be courteous, be respectful. And you can usually get things done the way you want to get done, but it starts with your healthcare providers. All right, guys? Now, this week, I'm going to start doing the live shows. On Wednesdays, I'm going to put out another video tomorrow, which is Monday. But on Wednesday, there's going to be 30-minute live shows. I'm going to try to start doing them at 11, like I used to do. And it's going to be a normal podcast as part of the stream. So that's one of the 3 videos I was talking about. So the Monday, Wednesday, and then the Saturday roll call, which will be back this Saturday. So I will put out a short video on Friday confirming the Saturday roll call, but Mondays, another pre-recorded video like this. Wednesday, live 30-minute show, and then Saturday roll call. Okay, but any other questions you guys have, I'll try to answer them the best way I can. But when it comes to what do I think is something winnable, what do I think if I can win this claim or get this rating, or what type of rating you think I can get, I cannot answer those questions, guys, because I'm not the rater who's making a decision. You know, they've made a lot of changes when it comes to making decision about claims. They made a lot of changes when it comes to the official rating and what some of these ratings were called and the maximum award they were willing to give on each one. So there's been a lot of changes that have happened, and the only way to know for sure whether or not you got a good chance of winning your claim or losing your claim, talk to your doctors, your psychiatrist, your primary care, the physical therapist, whoever you're dealing with, talk to them, okay? Because they're the ones who's going to tell you up front whether or not they believe you have it or believe that, yes, this is something you need to file for, or they'll tell you straight up, no, I don't think you need a caregiver. I just think you need to be more assertive, or whatever the case may be. All right, guys, but hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always. And until the next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.